Monday's stock sell-off has caused many investors to wonder if we're seeing a real correction, and if so, can the bulls push back? Jeff Weiss is the chief market technician over at Tejas Securities. Now, Jeff, when we look at a real short-term chart of the S&P 500, what is it telling us?
Hi, Debra. Well, when you're looking at a short-term chart, such as the one that hopefully is going to be on the screen soon, you will see that there is a trend line drawn from the first, or was it the second trading day, there you have it, of last year, 2013, which connects a low on the far left, and then you could see two other lows, and yesterday's market slide brought us on an intraday basis into the vicinity of that line, which presently lies in the low 1730s vicinity, and on a daily closing, and also on this daily intraday bar chart, that area in the 1730s is what we want to watch on an intraday and a daily closing basis as potential nearby S&P support.
All right, so when we look at that long-term chart of the S&P 500, it definitely shows more of what you're talking about. So we've got these two lines here.
We do. The first one on the far left extends from the spring 2001 market peak and in lovely fashion connects the dual 2007 daily closing peak areas, as well as on the far right, the November-December daily closing highs. After getting above that zone, we not only came back and broke that line in the 1815 area, Debra, but we also violated yesterday the mid-1770s support zone, which we arrive at by looking at the lower line extending way back to November of 2011. So on the way up now, the 1770s as well as the area just over 1800 are going to be, I think, rather tough, especially the first time around. Again, on an overall long-term basis, the bull is dented, the trend is not pierced. I think the damage here is primarily intermediate term, which is still some damage that the bulls are going to have to try and rectify.
All right, so are you thinking we're going to continue to go to the downside, or do you think the bulls are going to win this race?
Well, I think after any sort of rally effort where I think the odds are that we fail either in the area somewhere as it stands now, just under 1780, I think we could come back and retest those daily lines.
Well, there you go, folks. That's your area to watch. Put that line in the sand on your chart. Keep an eye out for it. That was Jeff Weiss from Tejas Securities, and I'm Debra Borchardt with TheStreet.